pretty good parking space for the truck and the trailer.
There's your alcohol, the Band-Aid, the injection. It's been checked and double checked. Alright, and just let me know anything you need me to do, Dad.
Alright.
And otherwise, I'll just observe and...
You can
Is
take
it-
your shoulder out of your shirt, buddy.
Is it warmed up and all that stuff already?
Oh yes, we knew you guys were
I
coming.
had him take him out purposely.
Like at
pretty
1:15,
early,
yeah.
Alright. Good
Because
deal.
I like it like pretty, not like obviously it's not gonna be like warm, but I like it like
Yeah.
room temperature for sure.
Yeah. Alright, good. How about I put on some gloves?
I feel like this is revenge for me stabbing him all these times.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
get to do it to you.
The tables are turned now.
At least I do it quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can't do
You want
it
me to do
quick.
it quick?
And in the insulin, I'm sure Dad's not getting that much insulin, so it's
No.
probably a little bit. It's gonna have to go a little bit slower.
Yeah.
So it's more medicine that's being administered. So
It helps that basically all of us have to get shots. Carolina does weekly infusions by a port.
is that your sister?
Yeah,
Mhm.
What kind of infusions does she do?
saline infusions.
Chest pots.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
yeah.
So,
Should
and
let
you
the
know,
guy-
everybody does their sub-Q a little bit different, but long as you have that angle into, the fatty part, then we're good. So.
Alright, so right in here.
Perfect.
Righty. You ready?
Yep.
Alright. Patel.
You want to squeeze my hand or anything? No?
No,
Okay.
you want to yell and scream and stuff, that's fine. Alright, you ready?
hmm
1, 2, 3. Okay?
hmm
You're doing really good, buddy.
Sorry.
And Daddy.
Pulling in slow.
Okay, don't forget to breathe. Deep breath.
Yeah,
Almost done.
yeah. Going through it.
Doing so good, buddy.
Doing a great job, babe.
Doing great, man.
Yeah.
Good job,
We're
both.
way past half.
Both dad
Mm-hmm.
and patient. Look
Dad's
at
got its good
that.
technique there. Good job.
Well, Davis, how was that in comparison to the first shot?
Pretty much the same except on the left side.
So it was about the same.
All right, then.
Oh, I was hoping I wouldn't have hurt you. I'm sorry.
I think that might kind of be inevitable.
Yeah.
No blood draw this time for the second injection visit. No blood draw.
Yeah, no 13 vials of blood.
No, so that's good.
hmm
For the dupilumab study, the first visit that we came basically was going over a whole bunch of paperwork, making sure that Davis agreed to do the study, that we agreed to do the study for Davis, explaining the study parameters. So it was kind of a longer visit, and they did have one of the doctors from the GI clinic come and take a look at him really super quickly. It wasn't like an in-depth visit or anything. He just basically popped by and looked at him, talked to him for just a minute, but the rest of the visit took a while with the paperwork. And then the second visit came and got an endoscopy to make sure that he physically met the conditions of being able to participate in the study, which he did. For this study, they wanted to see active disease so they would know if the medicine worked on active disease or not, which for him they did see that. And then the third visit, he and I came up that trip and we didn't actually get seen in the clinic. We found out too late after our travel to not make the trip that he wasn't eligible to start it right then, to start injections, to be randomized into the trial, because he had to have so many days accomplished on his e-diary, and then we had a snafu with that due to some people in the family being in the hospital and things like that. So some things didn't get taken care of, but it was okay. He and I came up and had a fun little outing to the Newport aquarium, stuff like that. The next trip up, he got his very first injection of the study, so it was either dupilumab, which is Dupixent, or placebo. We won't know which. We can guess if he starts feeling dramatically better, but otherwise we won't really know. That went well. He had no adverse reactions to that. And then this visit that we're here now, he got his second injection, which this part of the study he had to come last week. He's here this week. He has to come next week. Then he's off 1 week, and then he comes back the next week. Then it goes to monthly, which from last week here out, he'll get injections every week. Today he still waits 30 minutes in the hospital just to make sure there are no reactions. Next week when he comes back, he'll also wait another 30 minutes to make sure there are no reactions. And that off week, we actually do the injection at home ourselves, which that's how the study is set up for us to be able to start doing the injections ourselves at home. And then we'll just report back, and then he'll be here monthly for visits. And then after the main part of the study, those months, I believe it's 6 months, it goes into an extension of the study. And now I forgot exactly, there's a new name that they're calling that part of the study, but everybody who's in the study at that point that wishes to continue will be getting some injections of the medicine. They'll either be getting it weekly or they'll be getting it bi-weekly, with the injections in between being placebo. So during that part, everybody will get the Dupixent, the dupilumab, the medicine. We are very hopeful that this will help Davis to be able to eat food. Even if it doesn't, even if we get through all of this and we get through to the end of the study and this medicine doesn't do anything, we've turned over that stone, turned over that rock, looked under it, made absolutely sure that this wouldn't work, so we can go on to whatever the next thing is.
Yes, if it works.
We have very high hopes, though, that it will help. We would love to see him be able to keep eating the one food that he's eating now, even though it flares his disease, chicken. We would love to see him actually gain a plate full of safe food to eat at meals. I can't even imagine what it would be like to sit down and feed him what the rest of us eat for a meal. He's never in his life been able to do that. And he's 12 and a half years old. We really are hopeful that this will work out. We pray that it will. We know God is able. We also know that it's God's plan, not ours, and we're just along for the ride. I'm hanging on by the seat of my pants sometimes, but we're along for the ride, and we'll do whatever we need to make sure that we're turning over those stones. We're doing our end of the work to get our boy as healthy as he can be and as happy as he can be. There go the boys, putting some things in the truck, packing up to leave. There is downtown Cincinnati. That's the bridge that we came over on. Davis and I did in our wheelchairs on that trip we took alone. There is the aquarium, the Newport Aquarium. And right there is Newport on the Levee. That's where we went and played games and had fun. And then right here is our hotel for this trip. Here at Newport on the Levee, and they have a craft fair going on and a vendor fair, and this is Pugalicious Pet Treats. They have sweet potato coated with duck, they have duck, and they have bison. It's all freeze dried, and they're on Amazon. This gentleman is really nice, and he's telling us all about his products and how good they are for pets with food allergies and sensitivities. Super nice guy.
Samples because we already know the product really speaks for itself. So if you don't use it, you can also give it to someone else. You know, so support us. We got that one as a sweet potato, and also
That's my coffee. Disregard.
and then just to confirm.
All right, Davis against Daddy. Davis is in the lead. Tim's catching up. Good job, Dave. Wow, you got you got 3 times what Daddy's got.
That's a case study right there.
I don't think Daddy's gonna catch up.
And Warner just hits him right in his chest, sheds the block, and makes the tackle. It's a good job by this defense is
Davis won. Davis won.
Hey, Mom. Hey, Davis.